My name is Samantha Harris, and this is my fourth book critique. The text I have chosen to feature is A Place Where Sunflowers Grow. I chose this book because of its unique twist on World War II. Personally, I had never learned about the Japanese Americans during this time, and seeing the war through the eyes of a young girl intrigued me. I love the focus on art and learning self-expression through it. Amy did a wonderful job at captivating my attention and creating a character that won my heart so easily. The first lesson I have prepared is a social studies lesson focusing on the history element. In this lesson, among other books, I will use this book, Where the Sunflowers Grow, as a lesson supplement to help children understand more about the different ethnicities affected by the war. Students will be put into 3 groups. Each group will have an assigned ethnicity and week. They will then post pictures on the class Instagram representing their culture with relatable and realistic captions. At the end of the 3 weeks, they will share the Instagram page with their partnered class in England that I will have set up using empatigo.org. Here is an example of the Instagram that will be created for the class. For instance, week 1 would be the students that were representing the Japanese Americans. So as an example, a student would post a picture down below, and then their caption would be something like this. Finally felt the creative burst today in school. So happy I can put my picture with the rest of the kids. This is a way to help the students understand the people that dealt with World War II and how the kids in today's world should be able to relate to them. For my second lesson, I will focus on the sunflowers in the book and create a science lesson for 3rd grade. 2 groups will be assigned. One group will have correct instructions, the other will not. Each group will be in charge of taking care of a potted sunflower. Over 3 to 4 weeks, the class will document the process through Flipgrid and share it with their UK class. The next book I read was Sylvester and the Magic Pebble. What I loved about this book was the style of illustrations. For the next book, I couldn't help compare to Jon Clausen's other book, This Is Not My Hat. I do have to say I personally like the other one better, but this one still had a lovable humor surrounding it and was quite a joy to read. Henry's Freedom Box. This book was so hard to decide on which lesson I wanted to focus on in this video. Not only are the illustrations beautiful, but it really pulls on the heartstrings. I would definitely recommend this book. Owl Moon is a very cute book and is really informative to the reader of what owling is, and it does it in such a unique way through the eyes of a child. How Much is a Million, I found, was a great supplement for a math lesson. I really loved Out of Wonder. This book taught poetry in such a neat way. To learn about the different poets and their styles, they would write different poems to show the reader how that poet wrote. It really encourages the reader to go out and to find that poet and to see how that style matches with how this book wrote a poem about them. It was really interesting, and I definitely recommend this book. The last book I'm going to talk about today is The Witch of Blackbird Pond. This book was definitely longer than the ones that I have been reading for these videos, but I really enjoyed the dynamics between the character and her family and the different mysteries and romances that were intertwined into the story. I really enjoyed telling you about my books today. Thanks for watching.